Transform your struggles into strength. A powerful message, they say. Pain changes people. But what they don't tell you is that pain can build people too. There was a time in my life when everything I touched fell apart. It wasn't just failing, I was drowning. Bills piled up like tombstones on my kitchen table. My confidence gone, my dreams. It's laughable. I stared into the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. I remember one night, sitting on the floor of my apartment with the lights off because I couldn't afford to keep them on, asking the universe, why me? But the real question should have been, what now? Because that's when the transformation began. Struggles are not setbacks, they're signals. Struggles are not the enemy, they're the raw materials of greatness. Every scar you carry is a survival story. Every failure you faced, a lesson carved in stone. Think about it. Strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. It's the most resilient people. They've been broken before. Not once, not twice, but over and over until breaking no longer scares them. The world wants to sell you a fantasy where everything is easy. Overnight success, instant results, no discomfort. But real life doesn't work like that. It's true strength, the kind that can't be shaken, comes from the fire. The fire that tries to destroy you, but refines you instead. The story of Jordan, from rock bottom to relentless. Let me tell you about Jordan. Not a celebrity, not a guru. Just a man who lost everything. At 32, Jordan's wife left him. His business went bankrupt. He battled depression and addiction. One morning, he found himself sleeping in, his care ashamed, alone, and nearly broken. But he didn't stay there. Every morning, he forced himself to do one thing. Just one thing that moved him forward, whether it was applying for jobs, journaling his thoughts, or simply making it through the day sober. One step, then another. It took months, then years. He started a small marketing firm from a borrowed laptop at a library. 10 years later, he owns one of the fastest growing agencies in his state. Not because life got easier, but because he got stronger. Jordan used his struggle to build something new, something powerful, and you can too. The biology of resilience, here's what science says. Every time you endure hardship and choose to grow from it, your brain rewires itself. Neuroplasticity is real. Your mind literally changes. You adapt. You evolve. But it only happens if you show up even when it hurts. Struggle doesn't just build strength metaphorically, it reshapes you biologically. You're becoming more focused, more adaptable, more capable. So the next time you say, I can't take this, remember you already are. Your pain has purpose, you think. You're alone in your pain. You're not. Someone out there is waiting for you to share your story, your voice, your comeback, because your scars will be the survival guide someone else is praying for. So don't hide them. Own them. Be proud of what you've overcome, because someone weaker would have folded. But you're still standing. The mirror test, stand in front of a mirror tonight. Not to fix your hair, not to criticize yourself. Look into your own eyes and ask, am I going to let this break me or build me? Because the truth is, your struggles are not happening to you. They're happening for you. They are here to wake you up, to stretch you, to force you to dig deeper than you ever have before. The beauty in rock bottom. You know why rock bottom is powerful? Because there's no one left to impress, no image to maintain, nothing left to lose. And that's when you become dangerous. Because now, you're building from truth. Now, every choice you make is real. You can choose who you become, not who they expect you to be. Transformation is ugly before it's beautiful. Butterflies don't begin beautiful. They start as caterpillars low to the ground, ordinary, invisible. Then they wrap themselves in darkness. Total isolation, stillness, transformation. And what emerges is completely different. Maybe that's where you are right now, in the darkness, in the isolation. But don't rush it. Don't fight it. Let it teach you. Let it work on you. Because what's waiting on the other side is wings. Power is hidden in perspective, ask yourself. What if this failure is setting me up for my biggest breakthrough? What if this heartbreak is clearing the space for something greater? What if this loneliness is preparing me to appreciate true connection? Your struggle might be the seed, not the end. You just haven't seen the bloom yet. Stop running from the fire. Become the fire. People will tell you to avoid discomfort. I'm telling you, become uncomfortable. Lift heavier. Run farther. Speak up. Apologize when it hurts. Say yes when fear says no. You don't grow where you're safe. You grow where you're stretched. Your greatest strength is already inside you. This isn't about motivation. This is about identity. You don't need to become stronger. You already are strong. You just forgot. Life buried your fire under years of doubt, rejection, and fear. But it's still there waiting to be reignited. So light it. Light it with action, with discipline, belief. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a decision. A line in the sand that says, I'm done letting this pain define me. From now on, it will drive me. You are the story someone needs one day. Someone is going to ask you how you made it through. How you survived the worst year of your life. No. How you got back up when everyone counted you out. And your answer will change them. Your story has weight, value, power. Because it's not about being perfect. It's about being real. So start now, today. Not when you're ready. Not when it's comfortable. Now, remember this struggle didn't break you, built you. And you're still rising. You are not your failure. You're not your past. You are not your pain. You are what you choose to become starting right now. Final words, if you're breathing, it's not over. If your heart's still beating, there's more to write in your story. And if you're struggling, it's good, because that means you're still fighting. So fight. Fight for your future. Fight for your voice. Fight for the strength that was always inside you. Because this is not the end. This is your becoming.